this is Emily, and this is Got Crafts, and I have my first part of my massive Anna Griffin haul for you to show you. As soon as I get this hauled, I'm going to get it put away, and hopefully I'll get my internet perfected up here in my shop, and I can get on Whatnot and share some of my Anna stuff with you. You can kind of see it's starting to get cleaned up a little bit thanks to my kiddos, Jordan and Amanda. They spent an afternoon in here while I was at work for my birthday on Tuesday. So I'm the big 4-9, one more year to the big 5-0. And so I just thought I would jump in here and just get started. And I'm not going to go into great detail showing you what everything is exactly, but I'm going to show a little bit. If I freak out and I absolutely love something, I'll show you even more, I'm sure. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and show you. The first thing I have is this great little stack of different embellishments from Anna. I'm so excited. The first thing I have here is Vibrant Vellum Embellishments, and it says it's 300 die cuts. Now, a lot of this may have been opened from the previous gal that had it. Kind of, ooh, these are cool. Yeah, it looks like she used some. So you can see the little puffy tape there. Some was gone, so she used some of these, but there's some butterfly dies, more butterfly dies, and there's vellum and paper in here. Flowers, different flowers. These ones are really cool. They're kind of like a 3D flower and some flat flowers. Some little sentiment banners and some more. It looks like these ones are more butterflies. Some leafy parts, and that's it for that one. And so this one wasn't all the way full, but Vibrant Vellum Embellishments is that one. And this one, even the box has kind of seen better days, but who cares? It's Anna, right? See, it's kind of ripped up in here. Not a big deal. Might need to pull you closer to me because I feel like I'm far away. Let me, without making you vomit. Well, hello. Okay, so the next thing I have is Anna Griffin Beautiful Bouquets, 72 floral die cuts. So this one is, looks like it's still sealed, but there are some floating around in there. So I'm thinking either they came loose or she used some of them. So, but there's a lot. Look at that. There's a ton, and they're florals. So that's kind of exciting. A whole bunch of die cuts, and I'm trying not to, I'm trying to talk myself into not keeping everything because Anna's stuff is so beautiful. But it's really hard because it's so pretty. This one I have here is Anna Griffin Parchment Craft Embellishments, 216 die cuts and 32 5x7 bases. And this one does not look like it's been opened, but looks can be deceiving. Oh no, it has not been opened yet. Everything's still brand new in here. So you have your little floral die cuts, little heart embellishments, more florals, and some butterflies, and it looks like just more of those, and then some colorful card bases that are all solid colors. So that's that packet. Then I have, I'm kind of excited to go through all this stuff and get it out of here so I can put it all away so I can get moving in my room, because it's kind of, I have this huge table just piled full of stuff. Most of it's Anna, but some of it is other papers and some Crafter's Companion stuff. This one I have here is Anna Griffin Faithful Die Cut Set, 316 die cuts with foam adhesives. So I'm sure that this is probably some of them that you get in there, but they're absolutely beautiful. So this hasn't even been opened. That's the little foam pieces, and then a whole bunch of different die cuts for that. So there's that one. This one here, I'm not gonna open. It's pretty self-explanatory. Festive and fancy all occasion sentiment stickers, 216 gold foil sentiment stickers. So they're just like this, and it has not been opened, it's still sealed. So there's that one. This one is more flower pot decoupage die cuts. 525 die cuts to assemble with foam adhesive. And this sucker's huge, and I want to open it because I want to see what it looks like inside. Some of the stuff I haven't opened yet. So, oh yeah. So here is the foam adhesive. It's on the outside, just stuck to it. It doesn't look like it's been opened at all, so there's a whole bunch of flower die cuts in there. I'm gonna have to try to decide what flowers I want to keep and what flowers I want to give away, but I'm hoping maybe I have a couple duplicates from a past Anna haul. So this one is Antique Botanical Die Cuts, 96 die cuts to assemble with foam adhesive. So more of those, but it looks like they've got butterflies in this one. So there's that one. Pocket embellishment cardstock die cuts, 288 decorative die cuts. So I'm assuming they're floral die cuts like this. And the reason I'm not opening all of them and going through all of them is I literally have so much I need to get through. So if there's something you specifically want to see, let me know in the comments, and I'll make a little short video for you on that one. This one I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up keeping. It is all about birds and butterflies, 396 die cuts. And that's what it is. It's die cuts of all the birds and butterflies, you know, the stuff we love to use. So I'll definitely be keeping this one. This one is Flower Pot. This is, I thought there was another one. Yeah, so this one is Flower Pot Decoupage Die Cuts. And then this one is the Flower Pot, or more Flower Pots. So these are two different ones, but a series of two. So it's like part one, part two. Let's see here. Was that it? I think that was it for those. I'm just gonna start grabbing over here. This isn't Anna Griffin, but it is a really cool ribbon holder I wanted to share with you that came in this lot. It's like this, and this lid opens up, and it needs some rebuilding because it's kind of fallen apart, but nothing a little glue can't fix, right? So there's this piece that I'm thinking you put a rod through there, and then it puts the string, or you put all your ribbons through there, and then this goes in the middle, if I can get it back in there. And then it's got these little slots you can kind of see with the glare there. These slots that you just pull the ribbon out. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep this or get rid of it, because I do have my two huge ribbon shelves that I just got from other hauls. And so I might be sharing that one, but I'm gonna fix it first. So then I got this Anna Griffin Pretty Patterns cards and envelopes. So it's this huge box of cards and envelopes, and it is from 2015. And it doesn't say how many are in there, but there is a lot. So I got that one. Then I got, this box is a little dirty. I think it just needs to be wiped down. The lady was trying to sell them in a garage sale the day before I got there, and it started raining a little, so she threw everything in bins, and yeah, so it got a little dirty. This one is one of these awesome little boxes, and it is metallic card layers and envelopes. And I'll just show you from here. You can see the metallic and the colors. So let's see. The front part is the cards and the back part is the envelopes. And it's got these little tabs that say envelopes, blank cards, and layers. And if you see in here in the front, there's even smaller ones. So it's 2 different sizes. These are just cards. If I can get one out. These are just cards, and I love these because they're so great to grab as a journaling card, and then you already have one made and cut, and you just embellish it, and there you go. So anyway, I got that. Let's grab some of these guys. Okay. This one is Favorite Sentiment Stickers, 120 3D die cut stickers. And I probably won't keep, I have a few of these, so I'll probably just keep one just to have on hand. But this one doesn't look like it's been opened yet. So there's that one. And this one is Favorite Flowers 2, 3-dimension stickers. 120 stickers, 4 each of 30 designs. So these are those ones that everybody wants. This is one thing that I really wanted to get my hands on when I first found Anna and figured out how amazing her stuff is. Those stickers, look at those. So I will be sharing some of these because I have a lot of those too. But the stickers are awesome to layer and to put on everything. I can't wait to play, you guys. I'm so excited about this whole ordeal. This space is my dream here. So, I mean, aside from the spiders, but we'll just keep joking about that. I'll keep trying to kill them all. And sorry of those of you that don't like to kill spiders, but I can't do it. This one is Anna Griffin foil sentiments and embellishments. So this one has little foils. It's kind of light. Let's see here. Oh, but there's a lot in there. These are kind of cool. These are kind of more manly little sentiments. And then look at this cute little dog right there. So, and then that one, oh my goodness. That's a kitty cat. Those are super cute. So, I guess it's just gonna have to be a surprise for what I sell and what I keep. Here is another one, Anna Griffin Foil Layers 2, 96 cardstock sheets, 48 5x7 and 48 6x6. So more cardstock that are sized those sizes. So those would be cool for cards and whatnot. This one is Favorite Flowers 4 3-dimensional stickers, so more of the flower stickers. And 120 mini favorite flowers. Let's see how many these are. Oh, they are cute. They're super cute. So there's the mini flowers. So I got that guy. Let's see. I did that one already. Let's go ahead and do this guy. Okay. So I couldn't pass up the embossing well, it says embossing folders. Sorry, it's not embossing folders. It's just what it says on the box. But I got this huge box full of dies, Anna Griffin dies. So I will be going through them and seeing which ones I want to keep and which ones I want to sell. Not sure how many I'll keep. I might keep a few of the nesting ones because I really like those. She does have some of the instructions with them, but most of them are just on these cards. This one fell. Hold on one second. Okay, so they're kind of taped on there and not very good. These ones anyway. This says Seated Goddess. Oh, that must just be the name of the one die there, but she named them all. She was pretty organized until the other lady got hold of the stuff and mixed it all up, but I don't care. I got it. So there's those dies, and I love the elephant one. Let's see, we've got stuff all over here. So these are really kind of cool. They are on these magnetic boards. And this one on the back, she has it labeled, create a card, love is in the air. So, and then she's got a 60F6 on there. So I don't know if that's like the number of the die set. But there's that. And I'm just going to hold up really quick. This one's Rustic Cottage. There's a whole bunch of different names on the back of this one. I don't know if these are, it doesn't say Anna on it, but because I know Anna's to be the ones that are the gold. And this one just says Anna Griffin Floral Dies 9 of 12. So here is Flutterby and Spring Garden. So I don't know, there's a lot of them. 3D flower dies. Hey, come here. This one, Bird Cage and Branches. This must just be the branches part. Some more flowers. And she, like this one, she has numbered 7 through 17. So, but there's a whole bunch in here. They just keep going. I think I counted when I purchased them. Here's a whole butterfly set. These ones are cool because you can make your own sentiment cards. But there's a whole bunch of embellishment ones and borders, and I'm assuming this is the bird cage part, Bird Cage and Branches. And it's got those pockets there, so that's kind of cool. And then here's the other bird cage on a separate little sheet. And I've got a bunch that are backwards here. Do you see how many are here? That's stuff I have not shown you. I'm not gonna show all of them. This one's really cool. This one is Crosses die set, and it's that one. So those two, and then it's got the instruction sheet. So there's only 2 instruction sheets in here, and this one's for Fancy Flourish dies. See if there's anything else in here. Just a whole bunch of different, this one's really cool. So some of these kind of guys. There's a birthday one. Whoa. But anyway, it just goes on and on. So I'll have to figure out, here's a whole bunch. I don't know. These are really nice. These are diamond press ones, 17 of 17. These are just different sentiments. Anyway, you get the gist of how many dies are in here. These are just more that I've showed you. But the whole box is so heavy, but I will probably be selling some of them because I'm not going to use them. I don't make a lot of cards. I do more junk journaling. I do want to do some cards eventually, but so yeah, so that's that big box of dies. Just reaching over here to what I can reach. I got this set is the Anna Griffin Holiday Die Cuts, 1080 cardstock die cuts, and these are kind of cool because I have a lot of her Christmas paper already from my first haul. So there's like a whole bunch of these Christmas trees, candy canes. These are just baubles, as you in the UK would say, or ornaments, and flowers and snowflakes. Maybe not flowers, but snowflakes. This is a whole bunch of like a whole bunch of bells, and then it looks like there's like even a Hanukkah candle in here. So some for every occasion, and it looks like there's crosses back there as well, so those are cool. And then there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these strips, and they're all the different Christmas stripies. So I'll be able to use these for journaling too. But I thought that was a cool little pack there. And let's see, starting to get into some of the bigger stuff. This is the Swivel and Pop card making kit, and the box is kind of seen better days. I believe the lady that I got these from, her friend gave them to her, and she made some of them. So there's this in there, which is one that's put together, and this slides off, which it's not already completely done, but then it opens up like this. Isn't that gorgeous? So I definitely want to copy this mechanism for junk journaling. Not necessarily that I'll keep it all, but might even have to keep just this for a template at least. But it has the whole kit here. Otherwise, it has your instructions, the flowers, the different pieces of the pop-ups, the bands, the cards, the sentiments, and even on the cards it shows you where to attach things. So it shouldn't be too difficult to make these. And like I said, some of this is used, some of this is brand new. I'm just gonna start grabbing now. I have these card making kits. This is a 40 card kit, and this one is Pretty Pop-Ups card making kit. And just trying to see, it looks like maybe she used some of the stuff in here because she's got some of it in plastic baggies, but it doesn't look like too much is used, and I don't see one that's already pre-made, so it could be all here. I'm not 100% sure, but that's a huge kit. There's this one that is a 60 card Fantastic Flips card making kit, and this one comes with the cutting dies. Here's a couple of them it looks like that she made. Let's see if I can figure out how these go. So it goes like this and like that. I don't know. Somehow like that. But there's a couple of them in here that are almost done. This one's more embellished. But then the rest of the stuff is in here still. So There's that big one. Let's see. Oh, and the die is in here as well. So you have your cutting die to cut them as well. So there's that one. These are huge. And then I've got a couple of giant kits, and these guys are garden window. They're a huge one. 40 makes 48 cards. It looks like she started some of them. Trying to decipher here. Here's one that she made, which is really pretty. So there's a couple pre-made in here. It looks like she liked this one. And then this one. So there's 3 of them pre-made, 1 almost made, but the rest of the kit is here. Got your embellishments, your bows, your butterflies, your sentiments, your foil, the windows, the garden windows. So yeah, all of this still here. All the cards and the envelopes and card fronts are in there. So, yeah. And like I said, I won't be keeping hardly any of these because, sorry about that, because it's so much and you can only use so much, Anna, and I wanted to get it to be able to share with everyone. This one is, Floral Impressions card kit, and this one makes 48 cards. And let's see if she used this one. She's got little notes in here. Looks like the stickers, the embellished flower stickers are open in this one, but there's a lot in here, so I don't think she used many of them. And all of the cards, card backing, strips, envelopes, they're all still in here too. So there's those. Let me pause you and I'll grab another pile. Okay, so the next thing I have that I got is, this is a box full of these ribbons. And it just says Uptown Element ribbon. And there's all these different colors. And whoo, those are cool. Those are awesome. So I have all of these in this box. So I don't know if I'm going to get rid of many of these because these are super cute, but I'm sure I will eventually because I've got so much stuff now. And then that one. So really cute. Okay, so anyway, got all those. Never been opened. Here's another kit. This one, the box is like really faded. If you compare it to a different box, you can kind of see the coloring difference. But the box is faded, so I'm wondering if it was sitting out in the window or something. This one, ironic enough, is called Window Frame Card Making Kit. And this one comes with a die. This die here. And then she's got some pieces here separate, but not, it hasn't been put together yet. So it was like she was going to, but hadn't quite done it yet. But all the cards, card bases, envelopes, and everything are in here still. So all the embellishments, fun stuff. So these are all in here with the die cut, or with the die. So that one's pretty much all intact. Where did I put the lid? I'm losing my mind. I lost, oh, it's underneath it. I got it. I'm good. It's been a long day. So I got that one. Here is this one, Sweet Salutations Pop-Up Card Making Kit, 20 unique cards. So another big kit, but it's got all the embellishments, all the cards, all the envelopes, the mechanisms. So, and it's the sweet salutations. So super cute. Okay, then I have this one, another window box card making kit and cutting dies. So here's this one. So here's the instructions, and the die is in there in the bottom. And the item is this cute little thing. And it's got all of the little embellishments and the flowers and the sentiments and all that fun stuff in there. So there's that one. Then I have this one that is all about her card making kit. It doesn't look like, and she's got notes, some notes she wrote around the some of the little things, what she was thinking. Here's another one where it looks like she got it all ready to go but didn't actually put it together. But it's got the flowers and the embellishments. Here's a bunch of birds and butterflies and the cards and the card bases and the envelopes. So there's that one. Then I got this one, and it is Festive Flips card making kit and cutting dies. And it makes 30, and this one is more like Christmas and Halloween. So you got some Halloween, you got some Christmas. It looks like she made some of them. This one's really cute. So I think this is how the other one was supposed to go. So kind of cute. The embellishments, the sentiments, the cards, the dies are in there, and the envelopes. And then I have one more here. That's a card making kit and cutting dies. It's the Fancy Flips. And it has this in there that's the flip card embellishments, 212 die cuts, 64 die cut stickers. So it's embellishments, flowers, and the little things. And then it looks like she really liked this flippy one, but there's a bunch of different ones you can make. Some examples. There's the embellishments. Looks like maybe she'd made a couple out of this one. Look at this one. And then it flips over. They're really cute. So anyway, there's that. Oh, she made another one. There's another one already made. Look at that. You don't even have to make some of them. You can just, you know, take them out of the box. But the cards are in there, the card bases, the envelopes, and all the embellishments. Then I think that might be the last. There might be one more card making kit over there. Let me grab it. Okay. So this last one is Fairy Tale Scenes card making kit. It includes everything you need to make 24 beautiful 3D cards. And, oh, kind of shows it on the end there. So here is all of the bases. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. And these pop out. Then the envelopes, the sentiments, the little stickers, or puffy stickers. And then this looks like more of the pieces of it. So there's an insert that kind of hooks into that. And then an instruction sheet to show you how to make these. So that one's super cute. Okay, then I have this little teeny one, super cute, but it's the Floral Flourishes Silver, 100 decorative stickers. And it's all of those little flourish guys. So super cute. Let's see what color they are. They're all silver. How cool is that? So that's kind of a cool little pack. Teeny tiny. Okay, now what I have left to show, I'm just gonna grab things from over here. This was like a little set that I got from her, and it's a die. I think this is one of those, I can't think of the name of it. So it comes with the die, another die, diamond, what is that called? Diamond press. So then it's got the little plate, which I don't have a diamond press, so, and then another little thing here. Anyway, so I got that, and it's all together in this little plastic envelope sleeve. I got this little, it says Mink Vintage French. So, I don't know where it came from. It says made in China, but let's see what's in it. It looks like a bunch of black and white stuff. So there's this foil transfer paint, some black and whites, a whole bunch of different black and white embellishments. There's more, and a whole bunch more. And then this foil and this really sparkly stuff that looks like it doesn't stay put, because look at all that up there. That scares me. I don't want to touch it. But anyway, foil, and then there's a black and a white. Oh no, black and a cardstock. I don't know what this is. Maybe just paper. But and then it came with a paintbrush. So I don't know what this is. If you know what it is, let me know. I mean, these really look like Anna Griffin though. These guys here, if you look at them, tell me that's not Anna Griffin. So if somebody knows, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. But anyway, that's all in there, in that little box. And then I've got some paper. I hit the mother load on paper, and there's probably a lot I'm gonna get rid of, but I'm gonna keep some of it because I really like some of it. Like this thing, it's called the Slab 6. You heard it, the slab. Like for real, it's like a slab of wood. Look how thick that sucker is. It's from Provo Craft, 180 total printed sheets. 3 sheets each, 80-pound uncoated paper. True 12 by 12, and it's single-sided. And I don't know, I don't even know if I'll even use this. But if not, it looked like there was some used out of it, some scraps in there. But that's a lot of paper. That could get somebody started in junk journaling for a while. So I got that. Then I got this Anna Griffin glitter papers, 36 cardstock sheets, 3 of each color. So Anna Griffin glitter paper, which I know her glitter paper does not come off on your hand because I have some other stuff, but it's got some really pretty colors in it. Look at that teal. So anyway, those are Anna Griffin glitter sheets. Then I got this is die cut with a view, the metal stack, and it looks like it's textured paper, textured cardstock, 48 sheets. to show you. If you can see, they're kind of metallic looking, but they're nice and thick, and they're white on the back, so they're one-sided. Premium stacks. So there's that. And I got this. This I'm really excited about. I think I might keep it. But it's Anna Griffin paper. And I didn't know that she made this big of embellishment. Look at those suckers. I gotta show you, because this thing is just too awesome not to show you. Okay. Check these guys out. Thumbnail? Anyway, yeah, they say Anna Griffin on the back of them. They're huge. And this reminds me, this weekend, I'm in Washington State. And this weekend, they are doing in Westport, which is like a fishing town on the coast. They're doing 30 miles of junk. So it's garage sales nonstop for 30 miles from Westport down to Tokeland. And my son, my oldest son, is going to take me there on Saturday. We're going to leave really early and head that way because it's about an hour away from us. And we're going to shop all the garage sales for the 30 miles. And then we're going to go to Long Beach, Washington. And there's this restaurant that we have to stop by because we go there every time we go now. It's amazing. It's got the best clam chowder I've ever had in my entire life. And I have had a lot of clam chowder, being from Washington State, going to Seattle, Ivers, all the different places that sell. This is the best clam chowder I've ever had. And I will try to look it up and put its name up here. If you're ever in Long Beach, Washington, you've got to stop and eat there. It's amazing. Anyway, back to Anna. We have piglets. Look at them. There's 3 of them. 3 pigs. How cool are those? That's going to be awesome in a journal. How cool is that? And you can write on the back. There's so much space because they're so big. So, other things. Sunflower. Is that sunflower? And these are from 2007, Anna. Pineapple? Yes, please. How cute are these? I've never seen. I'm so excited. Then we have a different color sunflower. We have grapes. And I just got to show you this one because it's so awesome. And these conch shells. I hope I said that right. Green grapes. Look at these roses. These are like freaking life-size roses. Life-size. Look how big they are. Holy crap. I mean, cow. So there's red ones. And there's white ones. So anyway, that's that. But then there's also this beautiful seaside paper. And it all is 2007 Anna Griffin. This is the etiquette of the table. How cool is that? Some red and white gingham. And then some florals. Yellow florals. Oh, and we've got some, these are really cool. Some botanicals. Subtle. I love it. These are like right up my alley. I love this whole set. It's insane. And then there's these. Wait, hold on. Let me get them. These are little, like, I'm assuming sentiment cut-aparts, backgrounds for sentiments. And they're pop-out. So I'm wondering if maybe this is how she used to do her kits. I don't know. I'm not that up to date on Anna, but How cool are those embellishments, right? Look at those. A stack of giant ones. I love it. I'm so excited. So anyway, I got those. I got this guy here, and this is K & Company Scrap Pad to Go. And I'm going to open this bad boy. And actually it shows it over here. Oh, it's gorgeous. Okay, I gotta show you. Oh, and it's two-sided. Several of one page. Beautiful K & Company paper and cut aparts, and look at those files. All the pop outs. How cool is that? Letters, sayings. That's a neat pad. So I haven't gone through all this paper yet. I just stacked it over here so I can go through it with you to see what I have. And some of this is just so crazy. Okay, this one is called 3 Birds Sticker Nestables. I don't know. Never seen it before. Oh, this is really bright and glossy. I probably will not keep this one because it's not really my style, but it's really cute, and they are all nestables. So look at that. How cute are those? And it says sticker nestables, so let's see. Are they really stickers? They are. They're all stickers. So you just peel it off and slap it on and you're done. How cool is that? That's an awesome one. Okay, now we have this one. And I don't know who this is by. So it's got these cool little, I think they call them reverse stickers. I don't know. But they're really cool. Look at those. Hot off the press. That's what it says on the back. Ooh. This is neat. This is like glossy glitter paper. It's like sealed. So it's like a little bumpy, but it's not, like the glitter doesn't come off. Creative lifestyles, creative imaginations. Whew, they smell chemical. Then there's this color, kind of like a barfy green. I don't know. Look at that one. It's really thin. This one is the Paper Pizzazz. Oh, this is hot off the press. 2004. I love this page. Oh my gosh. And this page. And there's 2 of these. Oh my gosh. How cute are those? They're so delicate. Then there's this great vellum, polka dot vellum. Then some heavy cardstock. A few different colors. And then this, I don't know. Oh, it doesn't say a brand on there. It could be the same, but there's all these. They kind of smell like Play-Doh, but they're really pretty. So it's like a tablet that was, there's this one. I wasn't gonna show you everything, but this stuff is so cool. That one. I know there's another one in here. Oh, and then, ooh, I like this. This is like a whole spread. I'm gonna back up a little. How cool is that? I like that. Then you got some polka dots. Ooh. These are awesome. I'd never heard of this before. I mean, I've heard maybe Kristen Swain say it, because I'm sure she's had some of it before. If it's that same company. And then some blues. Look at that. How pretty is that? Random. All right. I like it. She had some cool stuff, this lady did, and I can't believe I scored all of it. Yeah, I'm excited. Can you tell? Okay, then I have this. There is a lot of scrapbooking stuff in here, and I don't do scrapbooking anymore. I used to in the 90s, but I don't anymore. But this is called Kayla's Tone on Tone Color Block Papers. And it's these cool little papers that look like this in different colors. And you can basically just slap your pictures on there and decorate. So I probably won't be keeping this. I know I won't be keeping this. So I will be sharing that. Mostly all of the scrapbooking stuff I'll be sharing. This one here is Anna Griffin foil papers. Foil? Okay. Tell me what this says. I don't know. What does that say? Foil? But it's these guys. And I'm pretty sure I have this one. I'm just gonna feel the papers to see if they're, no, they're just cardstock. And it's all that design, just a whole bunch in different colors. So that's kind of cool. There's that. Then I have this Karen Foster design 12 by 12 tags. And it looks like a whole bunch of papers too. So there's this. There's this. So this is like a scrapbooking. So I will not be keeping this. And then a bunch of little different colored papers and stuff. So that's that one. Okay, here's another one, Finished in a Flash. So these are 12 by 12 cardstock sheets. It looks like that are already pretty, and they come with these cool little embellishments. Looks like one's missing. But it's these guys. So I'll be sharing that one. When I say sharing, I am going to be getting on Whatnot. I'm going to try to get an Etsy store going. If anybody has any tips for me on that, I'd really like to know, because I'd like to eventually make junk journaling packets and stuff and starter kits for people, because that's what I would have loved to have and would have loved to know about when I first started junk journaling. So if anybody can give me tips on that, I'm going to try to do that. But mostly I will be selling on Whatnot, and eventually when I'm back on, I just have to make sure that my internet works up here really well, because I don't want it glitching. I hate watching a Whatnot show and it's glitching every 5 minutes. So as soon as that's done, I will be getting on Whatnot and selling a lot of this stuff, a lot of the Anna stuff. I have a whole bunch of, if you haven't seen my other video, Tim Holtz dies, the Bigs dies. I have a bunch of those I'll be selling. A bunch of paper, just de-stash. I came across a few huge hauls. Obviously you've seen them. So I need to de-stash some so I can buy more stuff. So anyway, there's that. And let's get to the next one. It looks like this one's been used a little bit. There's some pieces missing, but it's really cute. That looks like a piece of vellum. Nope, it's not. That's paper. So anyway, this is just like a little bits that haven't been, and I'll probably put those together, like the stuff that's been used, and see if anybody wants like a little used stack. We all know we can use used stuff. Here's another scrapbooking, use them for anything citrus. These are really cute, so I'll be getting rid of that. Here's another one that looks like one of the other ones I already opened, but it's different ones. Sorry about my chair. I got a new chair and it's kind of creaky. I'm just gonna have to get used to it. Otherwise I'll go to back to that old one. Anyway, I'll be probably destashing this one. Here is just some white cardstock, textured cardstock. Here's this pad that looks like, I don't know, she has 12 of 08 PWPS, but it doesn't look like there's a name on it, but it looks like it's more scrapbooking again. So that I'll be able to share. Here's another one. It looks like just different colors, but they've got really pretty papers and pretty pop outs. Those are cool. So I'll be sharing those. Here's a stack here that is just bright colors, stripes, polka dots, yellows, greens. It almost looks like this was one of those mega books too. But there's that. It's huge. But I think this was a huge mega book. This is the binding of it. That faulty glue. Here's an Anna Griffin. I have it all mixed up over here. Damask cardstock. So it's this in a whole bunch of different colors. So there's that. This one is Prima. Prima Marketing, and it looks like it is from 2007, and this is really cool. It's the Rue 88 collection. There's a little paper on the back of here that tells what all is in it. There's just a whole bunch, and I'm thinking that maybe I have. So she had in these little like pizza box looking things, kits, and I took them apart. So I'm thinking this went with one of the kits that's down in this bag, but yeah, it probably wasn't smart, but it is what it is. It's all mine now. I can do what I want to with it, right? So anyway, this is Prima Marketing, and I love Prima paper, so I'll probably be keeping that one. Here is a little kit. This is My Mind's Eye. So a little bag full of goodies in that one. This one is the chocolate box. 12 by 12 sheets. How cute is this? That is so cute. But it's basically your browns. Oh, it's brown on one side and a color on the other. That's kind of cool. Okay. Ooh, another Anna Griffin. This is 18 sheets of 12 by 12 Anna Griffin cardstock. It's called Nina, and it's from 2004 Anna. So a lot of this is really old stuff. I mean, if you think about it, 2004 is 20 flipping years ago. That's crazy. Scrap pads by Provocraft. Soft suede. It just looks like soft suede. It's not actually soft suede. So just like fibery type paper, but cute. So there's that. And I'm gonna place you on hold again and start a new one. I just realized that this video is starting to get kind of long. So I'm gonna cut it here, and I'm gonna start a new one in a couple of days. I'll upload. But if you like my content and all my fun stuff and all want to see what else I got, stay in tune and stay tuned. and hit the like, subscribe, thumbs up, and let me know what you think of all this fun stuff. And I will keep on going after this video. So we'll see you next time. Bye.